Hi guys, I'm back. I know I said I was going to make part 2 video later, but I couldn't help it. I wanted to do another video, a very short video on how to make mozzarella sticks and walnut brownies, but they're kind of already in the box that was just made, so I just wanted to add some other nuts to it and everything to show that. So right now, I am getting a couple of paper plates and some oil for my cheese sticks. And we will then get started. I just gotta say, I'm sorry, I'm trying to make up for the videos that I have missed throughout the months and stuff and doing this. So we are going to be doing it now. Well, 3 videos total. This is just like a short little broadcast video on how to do it. So right now I have gotten cheese sticks already, mozzarella cheese sticks. You can get the block and cut them in squares or circles, whatever, little blocks, using blocks. Well, I've got the last of my cheese sticks. I got 3 little packs. So I got 9 cheese sticks in all. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna put some oil into our pan and letting it like heat up. We want enough to cover it, but not to soak it. So we have the pan of oil on. I'm gonna put this down to 5 so it can heat up, but it won't get totally hot where it burn my stuff. So now I'm gonna put some flour, all-purpose flour, and just enough here to coat our cheese sticks here. And we're also gonna add and put in here breadcrumbs. I'm using Italian breadcrumbs, but you can use any kind of breadcrumbs you wish or like. This is what I like. Now, to the breadcrumbs, I usually do things differently, and I know a lot of people do. And then it's nothing new about making cheese sticks or boxed brownies like this. But I am gonna add. I just wanted to do another short like video on that for like lunch or something. So, anyways, to my breadcrumbs, I'm gonna add Parmesan cheese. This Parmesan cheese is Parmesan and Romano. Sorry, I can't even talk. But that is what the Parmesan cheese I'm going to use. I'm just going to sprinkle some of that on to my breadcrumbs like this. So it gets a little bit more cheesy flavored. And then I'm just going to mix this up into it. So, there we go, just to give it a little toss. And then here I got 2 eggs I'm just gonna whisk together. Now my cheese sticks are cold. You wanna either freeze them or you wanna keep them in the refrigerator for like an hour or overnight or how long ever you wanna keep them in there. But I would recommend to do them cold because it will be a lot easier. Now to this, I'm gonna add milk, some milk to this, to make it fluff up just a tad. We want the breading to be like a little fluffy, but not too much fluffy. So I'm gonna just stir this up. Now a lot of people don't do this, but what I'm gonna do is I'll probably get all up in here. I don't like getting my hands messy. I'm just kidding. Yeah, I do. I miss doing videos, guys. I really do. So I'm trying to make up for all the lost time that I had lost with you guys. So now, as you can tell, I've got the flour. I've got my egg wash, which is 2 beaten eggs. And then I got here my breadcrumbs with the Parmesan in it. So the first step that you guys want to do, and make sure you do, is my cheese sticks are cold. Like I said, you want them to be cold or cold enough where you can handle them and the breading will stay on and it won't fall apart. What I'm going to do is I'm going to open my cheese sticks. I'm going to do 3 at a time here. And these are great for kids, you know, to do, and adults. It's really fun to do, really fun to make. And I would use mozzarella sticks, but you can use any kind of cheese sticks if you want. So what I'm doing is I'm just going to go ahead and open all my cheese sticks instead of just 3. I decided to open all of them. That would be easier here. So it'll take a good minute here. Yep, cheese sticks. And what it is, we're dipping in flour first because we're going to use that as the foundation to these cheese sticks. They will be, when they go into the egg wash, which will hold the breading on. Always when you bread something, it will be flour, egg, and breadcrumbs, or whatever crumbs you have, or whatever breadcrumbs you use. But these are so good. I'm being so nuts right now. And the reason why I'm doing all of my cheese sticks is so that later I can have some for lunch tomorrow or whatnot. Okay, so now I'm just gonna cover all my cheese sticks and coat them nicely all into flour. So basically you won't see any of the cheese, and just it will, let me know, look like this. They're covered in flour, and we're gonna stick them in the egg wash here. And so then after that, this is what they will look like in egg. And then I'm just gonna toss these into breadcrumbs and just let them set for a little moment here, because you might want to repeat the process again. Some people do, some people don't. It depends on you and what you like and what you prefer. So I'm just got my first cheese stick done. So I'm just letting that set, because then next I'm going to redo it. It's like double dipping. So that gives double breading, which will keep the cheese from burning and melting all over the pan. So we got egg wash. I want to know how you guys are doing, what you guys been up to, how's life been treating you, stuff like that. Like I mentioned in one of my video before, I am literally currently busy with stuff, and I don't really have time to make videos, but I'm trying to make time. As you guys know, or some of you know, I'm in school to become a chef, so that's exciting for me. And I got 1 more year and I graduate. I'm so excited. Just, you know, doing my thing. I'm trying to get all this goodness on here. Now, you know, I might just do one breading if I think about it. I don't know. I don't know what I want to do. You knows, don't knows. Alright. This is going to be a little bit longer video here, but we're going to be okay with that. And I'm just going to go ahead and cover these. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and turn down my oil, because I don't need my oil to burn. So I'm actually going to turn that down to 3 or 2 or 3 so they won't burn. And while these cheese sticks are resting, I'm going to wash my hands. And then I'm going to recoat them. And then we'll put them in the frying pan. So they'll come out good. Now these are easy recipes. If you love mozzarella sticks, then I highly recommend you to do this because it's great. Cheese sticks are good. Who doesn't love cheese sticks? Now you can use marinara sauce for dipping, or you can use spaghetti sauce, whatever sauce you prefer to do. I'm just like literally washing my hands here, guys. There we go. Okay. My oil is looking good. I'm gonna get rid of all this trash. So now, I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna flour these again because we're gonna double dip them. That's what the term is called. Then we're gonna put it back into the egg. It's double breading, but a lot of people that I've talked to call it double dipping. But it's just, you're double breading it so the cheese will get the whole coating of everything that you have, and it gives it a bigger breading so that way it won't burn for the cheese. When you get ready to do it, I'm just gonna roll these over because to be honest, I really don't want to get my hands sticky and keep washing them. But we want to coat them really good, really good. And then we're just gonna take them out. I'll just use one hand here. And then these will be good to go into the frying pan and the oil. And the reason why I won't put them one by one in there is because they cook faster. Like they might, one or more might cook a little bit faster. And I kind of want to put all of them in there at the same time so they get done at the same time before I actually move on to my next thing, which is the walnut brownies. Now with the walnut brownies, they are in a box. They're not homemade. But I'm sorry to disappoint you guys on that. But I guess that would be a little bit okay. Since everything else is being handmade or washed or whatever you want to call it. I'm going to also add not just walnuts to these, but I'm also going to add almonds. Like crack some almonds into them so they'll be good and ready. Now these are like restaurant type cheese sticks. They're already pre-made for you. But here I've got to say that making them is not that hard. They don't have to look nice. They don't have to look pretty. You can use these as parties just because you want to eat. I mean, you can do a lot of things. A lot of things. So I'm adding my next 3 cheese sticks into there because I had 3 of them in there. And now I'm on my last 3 cheese sticks. I'm going to go ahead and bread these puppies up so they can go ahead and get settled before I put them in the hot oil over there. And wash my hands and take you guys with me. So let's see. Get this all nice and covered. And I have just enough for another thing. Look at that. Now to double dip them, they look like this if you double dip them. And the reason why I say double dip, because see, they're not as thick. And we want that. I know I keep repeating myself about this double dipping, but I can't stress enough about it because a lot of people don't, and they complain about why the breading's so thin on it, and we just don't want the bread to be thin, period. So I already know that I already made a video, and that was about like 2 or 3 hours ago or so, but I love doing videos. Like I said, it's a makeup video from all the months that I missed with you guys. So now I'm gonna go ahead and just bread these puppies up and go over to our stove here and put these yummy things in. So you also want to let them rest for about, like, I don't know, about 2 or 3 minutes. Sometimes 5 if you want a good breading on them. But since we're in a hurry and doing this, because we got brownies to be doing, I'm just going ahead and making time of this. So okay, let me go ahead and just throw these away. Get another plate for them. So I'm just going to set a plate to a side. So when they are done, we could put them on the plate that is already done. Okay, so my oil is heated, and it should be heated very well. These are our homemade cheese sticks. Let me move that out of the way, guys. And then, of course, I have a plate here. Mom just put them on. I'm going to put a paper towel on that so the grease would be soaked up into it and you won't get all that greasiness. Now, what we're going to do, sorry, didn't mean to touch that button, is we're going to take our cheese sticks, and you know that the grease is ready when it does that. It's a beautiful sizzling sound. That's what you want. And we're just going to add these, turn this down a little bit. Smells so delicious, guys. So good. And then I just got one more. So we're going to go ahead and lay that down. And then we're going to come over here. And I'm going to get a paper towel. Kind of weird. Sorry. Sorry. And then I'm just going to lay a paper towel like this on it, so when I take these up, they will be going on here and draining the grease. Now, if you could tell, they are getting this nice golden color. That's beautiful. You want that, but you don't want it too burnt. I like mine super brown because that's what makes it yummy. See, this is light. That's okay. If they're light, I'm just turning them over so that they can get heat all the way around them. Alright. Now, we're going to clean up a little bit on our thing, or on our counter, not thing, sorry. I'm just so tired and exhausted right now. Still got a little bit of it. I still got an ear infection that I just recently got, and so I'm not all here. Alright. So now I'm gonna go ahead and get the water, vegetable oil, and eggs out. And then I'm gonna get a big mixing bowl. Which I'm going to use one of these plastic things because it's just a lot easier. Alright. So I'm gonna go ahead and preheat the oven to 350, like it tells you. And then we're gonna just add all the ingredients. So I don't want to bust it and have it go all over the place. That would be so embarrassing. So embarrassing. So I have an idea for also videos I've been thinking about doing. I've been seeing a lot of people on YouTube doing these mukbangs, or however you say them, and I'm thinking about doing one. I just need somebody to give me a place where they want me to do it and what's new, and I'll go and try it and everything. So I need eggs. So the recipe is like 2 eggs, and then you need 1/4 cup of water and 1/4 cup of oil. So what I'm gonna do is, if I can't find my measuring cup, here. This is it. I'm gonna check my cheese sticks real quick. Ooh, they are yummy. Yummy, yummy, yummy. And I think they're ready, so I'm gonna go ahead and pull them out here. Yes. When the cheese oozes out of them, guys, you know it's ready. I'm about to show you the end result to them so you guys can see what yumminess is. Okay, turn that off. They all busted. That's what you want in the cheese stick. That means you did a good job, and it's a really good cheese stick. All right. All right. So our cheese sticks are done. And they look like this. They are really bubbly, and that's what you want when they bust like that. I'm gonna let some of them cool down so I can try one and let you guys know how it tastes. Alright, so for now, we're gonna do 1/4 cup of vegetable oil. And 1/4 cup of water. And then we're just gonna whisk this together, like so, to make it look yummy. By the way, my stove is off and the pan is resting, so that way it'll be easier for me to clean up when I get the chance to clean up. But right now, I'm making these beautiful brownies. They already got nuts in them, it looks like, so I don't think I'm going to add nuts to them. Because they have walnuts in them. So what I'm going to do is, since it's mixed up, I'm going to get a pan to bake it. Trying to get cleaned up here a little bit here. All right. So I'm going to use this kind of baking dish, and I'm going to spray some cooking spray in here so it would not stick to the pan as much. And I'm using Pam. And then what we're gonna do is, okay, find my spatula. We're gonna take our spatula and we're just gonna take the brownies and mix it, give it one good whisk just in case it don't, all that stuff at the bottom didn't get mixed up in, and it looks like it didn't. We wanna get that is. And everybody knows how to make brownies from a box or a cake, but I'm just doing it because I want to kill some time and make like it not be a very short video about cheese sticks. So now I'm adding the brownies into here. I'm gonna get all that goodness out. And like I said before, you want a butter or spray pan so your brownies won't stick to the bottom. We want to spray it. Alright, and then what I like to do is I like to bang it a little bit and shake it to get all those air pockets out. You don't want none of those air pockets in there. Okay, so this is what the brownies look like. It looks good, don't it? This is the cheese sticks. So now we're gonna go ahead and let's see. I think this is a 9 by 9. Let me double check it. No, it's 8 by 8. Okay. So we're gonna put this in for 38 minutes. So Echo, set timer for 38 minutes.
38 minutes. Now.
My timer is in there. Now, time for the moment of truth with these cheese sticks. Wow. They're really good. Really good. So again, if you have any kind of cheese, mozzarella sticks, like I said, it would just be egg, a little bit of milk in the egg, flour, and breadcrumbs with a little bit of Parmesan. And there you have it. Homemade mozzarella sticks at your convenience. So, it's time for me to go once again. And later on, I will be doing part 2 to the mesquite ribs. Sorry, guys. Got a little flour right there. So, I will see you then. Enjoy this short video or fill-in video. Either which way it goes, whatever you want to name it. Anyways, love you guys. Bye.